guys, it's Donna Cleveland here. Gonna give you a little bit of a back-scene footage of what's happening in the Magic Happens.
Cleveland, what are you doing here?
Here's Gordon Mackey and our awesome makeup artist, Lola Lovecraft. She's doing her thing, and look, he looks so great right now.
This is so humiliating.
And then here we have Aspen Arrow.
Who took my glasses? Man, I can't see a thing.
Oh, I don't know. I think I might have. Here, you can wear these. And then we've got over here. So this is where the magic happens. We're gonna go over here to say hi to. Oh, hi, A. Scott. How you doing?
I'm busy, okay?
Oh, okay. And here's. Hi. Hi, this is Wanda. And then here is Charles, the production manager at RBTV, right? Yeah, awesome. And then, you know, this is where all the magic happens, where all the things get touched and buttons get pushed, and it's awesome. It's so exciting. This is the director. He's really nice. He's got a really cool t-shirt on right now. I really like it. These are all our camera people. I don't know his name. What's your name? Here's John, and he's camera 3. He does a lot of magical stuff here. Yeah. Our weather reporter. He's really cool, and he's really nice, and we hang out all the time, and yeah, he's great. Yeah, so this is the behind the scenes.
Here, spit on my microphone, girl.
No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening. I'm your lead anchor, and this is not when I'm supposed to be talking.
Good job, a-hole.
You stole my line. Good evening. I'm your lead anchor, A. Scott McGee.
And I'm your assistant lead anchor, Gordon Mackey. Welcome to the Southern Oregon News Network's fourth broadcast. I believe that is our fourth broadcast, is it not?
It isn't.
I can't count. I also can't see. I forgot my glasses at home today, so everything is a watercolored blur. Reality itself is skewed and warped to my own limited perspective. Gangsta weatherman.
Nice place. Hey, cheers, Viking. Hey, good dancing. Hey, who is this bird guy? Video games? Bubbles. Nice pie. What's this place? She's cute. Good party. Overall.
Thanks for tuning in. We're always excited to see your shining eyes and beautiful faces.
All right, now for tonight's headlines. Sell your poop, make $13,000 a year.
Don't worry, folks. They're not weirdos. This is a totally normal thing to do.
Also, lost sequel to To Kill a Mockingbird found. Turns out it was in the archive with the original manuscript all along.
Yeah, you're not supposed to tell them that. That's like the reveal that we do at the end of the actual show experience there.
Correct.
Well, that one's a bust.
Sorry about that.
In better news, 2 American sisters deported after a news photo shoot.
That would have been less scandalous.
Yes, 2 American sisters deported after doing a nude photo shoot in Angkor Wat.
Angkor what?
Angkor Wat.
You're gonna do?
Are you gonna do it?
I don't know.
School lunches, you should do that one because that was terrible.
Whatever. In a country that considers French fries and ketchup both vegetables, how does your kid's school lunch stack up to the Frenchies?
In a country that considers the rhubarb a lost idol of a civilization better forgotten, how does your kid's lunch stack up to the rest of the school lunch eating world?
Poorly.
I don't know about you kids born in the 80s, but I remember they had a limited run of the giant Oreo, a sandwich-sized Oreo cookie that ended up giving most kids a minor hemorrhaging and...
Mr. Big Stuff.
Introducing Oreo Big Stuff.
Who do you think you are? Oreo Big Stuff.
It was pulled from the market. I myself enjoyed it for 2 straight months. Now on to our favorite part of the show, one that I'm always trembling with excitement to get to, is the 6 things that could change your life.
Or have no effect on your life whatsoever.
The special focus of today's 6 things is interesting kitchen items. Are we ready for them?
I know I'm not.
I know I am. One of the items on our list I already own. I get up in the morning in my chonies and I make it in the kitchen. It's a skull and crossbones egg beater. And when you tip the 2 eggs into the eye sockets of the skulls, it makes a perfect skull shape, which comforts me as I watch my Saturday morning cartoons.
Wow, you are basically a 30-year-old child.
I'm 33, and yes.
Next, custom rolling pins. Have you ever wanted your own pattern on your cookies? Well, now you can.
Not only can you, but that pattern can be repeated about 150 times per cookie sheet. Amazing. Nessie Soup Ladle, a perfect thing to stick in your soup if your soup is boring and you're worried that you're going to lose your ladle like they've lost the Loch Ness Monster. The Loch Ness Monster has never been seen in person. According to local legend, it does exist, similar to the way you'll feel about your Nessie Soup Ladle that you'll go looking for at the bottom of your thick and chunky stew. P.S. Homemade stew is much better than Campbell's. Sorry, Campbell's.
Toast.
Are your sandwiches not creepy enough?
I think so.
The toast stamp. In, let's see, different designs such as Panda, the Virgin Mary, Union Jack, maybe you need a Paris theme, or etc.
For me, when I wake up in the morning and I don't have enough Panda in my situation, I freak out. And why wait and sit through another boring meal when you could have toast that looks like endangered animals? Panda toast. The Spartan knife holder, a wonderful way to display your anger at tiny wooden men. The Spartan knife holder, full of knives, just like old Spartans were after 300. Bling bling ice jewels. Do you feel like your iced tea is not bling enough? Well, you're in luck. Throw a couple of these gems in there and you'll be rocking all night long. Oh, they don't pay me enough for this.
Oh, yeah.
Salt and pepper wands. For those of you who are obsessed with Harry Potter and still think your food is bland, get nuts. Salt and pepper wands. The unicorn sprinkle shaker. An item I secretly own and keep in my kitchen for when I need to make myself ice cream in the middle of the night. It also works on those mornings when I'm sitting down and watching my Saturday morning cartoons after I've made my pirate egg yolks thing. Pancakes. It's a very good... Did I say very good? I did. I did say very good. What was it actually called again?
What are we talking about? The hot man trivet.
What the heck?
Not what it sounds.
What is that?
Remember it's the little metal dude that holds up your pot?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I kind of like this one.
It's hilarious.
I should have seen it on the teleprompter immediately behind me, but the eyes in the back of my head are covered with my jaunty hat. Hot man trivet. Perfect for holding... Hot man trivet. Put it under your pan. Hot. Man.
The Triceratops corn holder.
Yay! If you think you want to take the kids out to see the new Jurassic World coming out in June, which I personally am marking every single day off of my calendar until it shows up, because I'm excited to see the Velociraptors again. P.S. I hear that they're going to be good guys this time. The Triceratops corn holder. Nice.
Runny nose yolk separator. I'm gonna let Gordon take this one because it's freaking nasty.
The runny nose yolk separator, a perfect way to put yourself into a state of contortion. Look at this guy's nasty face. Now it's dripping out your eggs. Guess what? Those eggs are more healthy for you because it's just the whites. Thank goodness he's got a runny nose, and you can live longer. Think about it. Pizza scissors. For those of you who haven't figured out how to use a rolling knife or any kind of other cutting implement, the pizza scissor. Perfect for nothing.
I think it's called a pizza wheel too. Rolling knife?
Rolling knife?
Is that a Midwest thing?
Ah, it's a knife that rolls. What else are you going to call it?
I don't
Pizza
know.
wheel? That sounds crazy.
Are you a bitter old shut-in watching television in the middle of the workday? Would you like to view the latest short films, music videos, and sketch comedy clips of local student filmmakers, but without all the simulated sex, violence, nudity, drug use, and naughty language that constitutes 80% of their work? Then tune into the pure, wholesome, vanilla version of the Southern Oregon University student productions. It's Soup, TV Daytime, every weekday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on RVTV Voices, Channel 15 on campus, and Ashland HomeNet. Channel 182 on Charter and streaming at rvtv.sou.edu. And as always, on archive.org.
Today, it's a beautiful day. Watch SONN, you sons of bitches. Here is A. Scott and Mr. Gordon himself to tell you some more shit you probably didn't want to know.
According to MSNBC, Salem is freaking crazy sauce.
It's also full of gang-banging owls that will attack you when you go outside.
An innocent owl who was nesting in a tree in Salem has, quote, attacked several people encroaching on his territory. MSNBC's correspondent Rachel Maddow recently weighed in. The show jokingly suggested that the city put up a sign. Recently, the city has secured rights to the show's idea for the sign and has now put up 20 of them.
The city of Salem is now aware that they're in constant danger from bloodthirsty owls, dropping down on them like weights of doom from the sky above.
The naming contest came up with several alternatives, but the winner has been determined to be Al Capone. A close runner-up was Rachel Maddow.
Rachel Mad Owl.
I think I said it right that time. Rachel Mad Owl.
Mad Owl.
Which is funny.
Very funny. If you're not laughing, then fuck you. Here in Southern Oregon, we feel like sometimes we get shit on for things like a good time. So we want to tell you, Northern Oregon, to suck it. We've got a couple of things that you don't have down here. The first one is called vitamin D from sunlight. And the second one, apparently, is that we're not afraid of flipping owls. How about that?
Are you from Northern Oregon? Move.
That's just rude. Okay,
No, it's
what was the
pretty-
other one we were going to do
It's just
together?
because we're jealous.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Just insanely jealous.
A final thought about this Salem owl situation. Remember, if an owl ever latches on your face while you're walking around in the woods, it's better if you don't scream. Because if you scream and someone sees you, they'll know that you just got bested by a flippin' owl. You're probably a Northern Oregon person, not one of these sweet-ass Southern Oregon people that are super hardcore and aren't afraid of things that fly in the sky. In my day, the only thing to be afraid of that was airborne was a petrodactyl. Petrodactyl, the scariest of dinosaurs.
Back to something that's actually interesting, super steel. Gordon wants to talk about it a little more.
Super steel.
Hang on to your freaking butts because steel just got steelier and for 1/10 of the fraction cost. For the last thousand years, we've considered steel to be the next big thing that came very timely after iron and lead, which was a terrible idea. Lead didn't do much for us.
I thought it was invented only 150 years ago.
Well, Mr. Science over here knows when steel was made. Good job,
Just
science
saying,
guy.
It's kind of
Why don't you start a
basic
science show?
history, whatever.
Anyway, this super steel combines all of the important ingredients of iron, carbon, aluminum, magnesium, and other exciting ims that I don't remember. The super steel now protects you in a way that you could barely even imagine. Your primitive human body will no longer be dashed to pieces against the hard rocks of your imagination when you imagine yourself driving a new car made of super steel. Super steel. Super. The moral of the story is since steel has been invented, we've taken it for granted that it's heavy, hard, and difficult to use.
That's what she said.
Car inventors, no, inventors is not the word I should have used. Car manufacturers are very excited about this update as it will make the creation of cars not only safer but more cost-effective, allowing you, the car-driving innocent, to plow into a solid object without having your brains bowled out all over you. Isn't that neat? I think it's great. I've plowed into many solid objects, and also, that's what she said. Got you, fucker.
He did, in fact, get me.
That was a zing.
Gordon is doing the next one.
Yes, I was giving a pause so we would cut it in the editing.
Oh, I get it. It was for dramatic effect.
Indeed. It was a flat-face pause.
Oh, well, that's okay. Whatever.
Ooh. And the fact that I can like get paid to pretend now is like really exciting.
Donna, are you single? Donna, are you breathing? Donna, do you sleep? And if so, would you leave your window unlocked?
Do you have no need for your poop? Somebody else will take it and pay you. Sound surprising? Well, it is. A nonprofit, thankfully, called Open Biome apparently frees your poo and feed it to other people. Whereas in most countries, this would be called cruel, unscientific, and just plain wrong. It seems to be the cutting edge for a treatment of, I don't know. I don't know what you would treat with that. That's just nasty. Yeah.
Here at the Southern Oregon News Network, we've had a dubious, if you could even call it that, string of weather reporters. And now we've sunk to a new level of low. We drove out to Medford, to a shady part of town, and picked up what we can only describe as a character in the Weather Channel world. Apparently, he does have a doctorate of some kind in meteorology, but he also seems to be a bit shady. And I think he doesn't have a shirt on, so for those of you who are into that sort of thing,
Mothers, hide your children. It's time for the Southern Oregon News Network's Weather Center.
Can I do that? Is that uncool?
No.
I got excited about it.
Oh yeah.
Gangsta weatherman.
I am here with your weather on the Southern Oregon News Network. I am Jay Snow, and I'm going to tell you what it's going to do. Well, it's another beautiful day here in motherfucking Southern Oregon. We've got no clouds, we've got sunshine. It's gonna be about 80 degrees today, brothers. You need to get out by the lake, girls in the bikinis, barbecue. It's a gorgeous day. What the hell you doing sitting on the couch wasting your life away? You ain't got no job, you ain't got shit to do. You might as well go out to the lake and get high today. I mean, wait, can I say that on? No, I don't know if I can say that. You don't get high, and nobody get high. Well, that was your weather for today. I'm Jack Snow. Now back to you, Gordon and J. Scott. Hey, Scott.
I feel like your weather report was a little scattered, gangster weatherman.
Yes, he did seem a bit foggy.
I think he was high on cannabis.
Yes, Southern Oregon News Network, continuously lowering the bar. A family kidnaps their son to teach him a lesson. He is, quote, too nice to strangers, therefore they had a stranger kidnap and hold him for 6 hours. The entire family is now facing criminal charges.
Even the son?
Except for the son, I'm almost sure. Unless he did something illegal, well, he was trying to escape, which there's no indication that he tried to escape. So I am now just making things up. I heard a rumor, so I will now report it as fact. Small child going to jail for being kidnapped by his own family.
My apologies in advance for the crude deliverance of this story. Normally I use one of our fancy-pantsy teleprompters, but I forgot my glasses. And even though the glasses don't have lenses in them, they make me feel better. So I'm going to refer to my notes and do the best I can with this. 2 American sisters have been deported after doing a nude photo shoot in Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat. In Angkor Wat, 2 sisters have been deported after doing a nude photo shoot. When the photo shoot was discovered, they were in fact deported. Both of the sisters in the nude photo shoot were put on a plane and deported from the country of Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat.
It's the name of the temple. The country's Cambodia.
Oh, it's not a country? It's a town, really?
Angkor Wat's a sacred temple.
Shit! Turns out that Angkor Wat is a sacred temple, and I've just pissed all over a major world religion. Apologies. My ignorance does not actually reflect the opinions of Southern Oregon, except it probably does. Angkor Wat, a temple much cooler than anything I've ever seen in America, with the exception of Mount Rushmore, which is really, really cool. How the shit did they make that mountain? That is so huge.
I am now pretending that I have an earpiece that I can hear the studio in, and they're saying you're pronouncing it wrong.
Pronouncing what wrong?
Angkor Twat. That was offensive, and I apologize. That is the most sacred and holy temple in Cambodia, and they're very upset that foreigners are fornicating / taking nude pictures of their sisters, plus some French people doing French stuff at Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat.
I was like, did you just correct me and get it wrong? The 2 sisters were deported from the country for 6 months and were given an international spanking. A spanking which I, for one, wish I'd been there to experience with them, either in person as the spankor or a possible alternative for the spankee. Supposedly lost for 50 years, the sequel to To Kill a Mockingbird has been found sitting in the freaking archive next to the original. If the publishers had paid any attention at all, they could have published 2 books and had twice the excruciation for high school students. To Kill a Mockingbird 2, finally, the sequel.
Please disregard everything you hear from Gordon Mackey. In fact, we at the Southern Oregon News Network would like to recant everything he's ever said and let you know that he will be fired.
I have no pants on. The Southern Oregon News team is very excited and, dare I say, titillated that you've become a regular viewer. We know that you have important things to do with your time and/or brain. We would like to thank you for allowing us to fill it with our kind of garbage. We should inform you, though, that the things that you learn on this channel are dubious at best, and our scruples are fairly unscrupulous.
You could say we have no scruples.
You could say we aren't wearing pants.
Right here on RVTV, you got the sun, son. We are the news network of Southern Oregon, and I guarantee you're going to want to see this 10:30, 9:30, 8:30. I don't know. It just fucking comes on whenever it comes on, so be there to watch it.
Sometimes it's a little exhausting, but I really work at it, you know? Oh, yeah.
Southern Oregon News Network. Wouldn't have it any other way.
It should be mentioned that if it weren't for the French, we'd be speaking Old English right now. So thanks, France. Sorry about all those jokes that we made at your expense for the last, God, I don't know, 200 or 300 years. It's been a good run, actually. P.S. You suck at war.
We joked a lot about owl attacks and people from Northern Oregon tonight, but it's a serious issue.
There is a serious issue with people living in Northern Oregon and the danger of owls, airborne owls, owls with murder in their eyes. We joked a lot about owls tonight, but really owls are a radiant subspecies of some sort of leftover dinosaur and should be treated with great caution and respect. This is where you talk about Northern Oregon again.
Oh, yeah. Do you watch Portlandia? Don't believe the hype.
If you were interested on what's going on in the world today, stay tuned to A. Scott and Mr. Gordon himself. Those motherfuckers will tell you something.
Today I found out that Donna Cleveland apparently has a double doctorate and is a lot more educated than me. Who would have guessed?
Do we call her Dr. Cleveland?
Let's call her Dr. Donna. It's much more sexy.
That is sexier.
In other news, we found out that Donna Cleveland suffers from a rare form of sexual hypotensies based on sports addictions.
Wow, both those things sound like they could be real.
The word hypotensies might actually be a real word. I don't know. I made it up. I never graduated from college, and I cheated my way out of high school.
Wow, that's not obvious at all.
Shit on you.
Now that's the news, son. That's all you get. You better have enjoyed yourself.
Next time on the Southern Oregon News Network.
This just in from the studio. There's been a random number of deer attacks.
We at the Southern Oregon News Network do not like to address real issues. Therefore, we'll now indulge in cheap character attacks on the frontrunners for president.
We can't yet replicate Mother Nature's miracles, but we can certainly create horribly mutated super versions of them and use them for our own selfish warlike purposes.
Thank you, guys.
You can just go gangsta and just punch them. Just punch the deer. They'll learn.
I've constructed all the random things I use, like hair pick as an instrument. 2 pairs of spoons, you know? And yeah, you can't forget the 12-gauge shotgun shells, right? Primer still in hand.
I'm a successful hobo. You know, better than most hobos, worse than most musicians.